everyone, welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If this reading doesn't resonate, head over to the videos tab. There might be another reading that's more suitable for your circumstance. We never make readings fit. So energy and time are fluid. Today I have been guided to work with, what's the energy? In the meditation, 2 weeks kept coming up. So I'm going to roll with that to see who is coming towards my Aries. So I got a lot of good feedback from a number of you. You loved this reading last time I did it. And to be honest, I actually quite like, there's quite a lot that wants to come out, and I'm going to stop at that. The reason why I like this is because it's all encompassing, and I will be clarifying with the traditional tarot. So stay till the end. There's like 5 different decks that I've got here that I was guided to work with for this reading. Okay, so the first card we have is recalling. So someone here, okay, first thing Spirit said to me is that somebody is thinking of you. This is not necessarily you, Aries, or it could be you, but the first message that came out strongly is that someone is thinking about you. Reminiscing, memories, returning. So there may be somebody in your world, could be a family member. I'm definitely picking up someone that you have spent a lot of time together. Spent a lot of quality time together and have some really good deep memories. Could be a family member, could be a friend, and it could even be a past lover. I mean, because it's saying recalling, they can't be remembering. Or they could be, if you're in a current relationship, they could be thinking, taking a trip down memory lane about the relationship that, when it started or what have you. But I'm picking more that there is distance between the two of you. Physical distance at the moment is what's coming up. So let's clarify, what is this recalling for my Aries? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So at the moment there is clearly no communication, or you haven't seen each other for a little while, because you can see that his heart is closed. The Pentacles, his heart center is all closed. It's protected. You're protecting. So whoever this is, you're protecting yourself. You haven't communicated with them and you haven't seen each other for a little while. Yeah, Hangman. So the Hangman has come up. So these two energies is saying to me that there has been a period. How will you know who this person is? There has been no communication. There has been a period of suspension, of time out, essentially, where you and this person have not been communicating. Whether it's because you live far away, it could be a number of different things, right? Say, for example, it doesn't always have to be negative. I mean, if you live far away from your family members or people, your close friends, it just means that, maybe you saw them at your birthday, or you might have seen them at Christmas and you haven't seen them for a while because of the distance, physical distance between you. In others, the other situation I'm picking up here with this recalling is that maybe you're taking time apart. If it's romantically, maybe you're taking a time out in the relationship to say, okay, you go and figure out what you want in life and I'm going to figure out what I want in life. Or for some of you, it's simply separation. Because with the Hangman energy, that's what I feel. And I feel like whoever this person is, they still don't, with the Hangman energy coming up and showing up in this reading, is saying to me that they are not sure how to approach this situation and how you're going to take it. So let's see, what's the outcome? What's the outcome in this situation? What's the outcome? Lots of cards want to pop out. The Fool. Okay, so there's definitely a new beginning of the Fool. And okay, so there's two messages. One, if it's some of you, you know whether you need to walk away from this person or situation, you've walked away and you know that that's the right thing, and you're starting a new journey, because it's the Fool. The Fool is the Fool was the first card and it's facing the Eight of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you are starting a brand spanking new journey. Or the other thing with the Fool could be that you walk away from whatever that situation, etc. was, and now you've resolved it. It no longer is in your energy field. You don't feel attached to that, and you're ready to start from a clean slate. So that's also possible for some of you. I'm not saying for all of you. For some of you, particularly with the Fool card, it's like a beginning. You're starting the Fool's journey all over again, but making peace with what's happened, if that's what you're doing. In other cases, it's a complete clean slate. That person, I feel like this energy is more of that person. that person is feeling like you have closed off, you've walked away, you've moved on, and they are recalling and are really thinking of you. Now, if you hear any background noise, there is construction work happening. I can't do anything about it. As it's getting warmer here in Australia, this is where I live, more and more construction work is happening because we just had a very wet and cold winter, right? So we're in spring. I am in Australia. I need to say that because sometimes these comments, I just don't know what people are thinking. So I just need to put it out there. But I am using a noise cancellation microphone, so you should not be hearing much at all. All right, so we have family. It is no, see, I said that. I picked that up even as I was saying this recalling energy. For somebody, I really feel that there is something to do with family. You are missing your family. I'm picking this energy up of wanting that bond. Look how there are two children, and then there is this father figure. So maybe somebody is literally missing their parent, could be you missing your dad. But this here, it's almost like reminiscing and recalling those childhood memories, how you spent your holidays, what you did when you were little, all the fun times. I'm really picking up this fun, happy and joyful energy. I'm also picking up that some of you are missing your family and you want to reconnect. So that could be a message for some of you, not everybody, some of you. King of Swords, yes. Now this is the King of Swords. This could be a father figure, and this King of Swords appearing could also be, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So maybe that's in their charts, or maybe that's their rising sign, sun sign. But what I'm picking up with this King of Swords is that here it's about that authority figure. You're looking for that authority figure. And for a lot of you, and this is very deep and very specific, it may not apply to all of you. The other energy I'm picking up is that this father figure, or whoever this family member is, you miss the counsel, the advice. This person was your trusted counselor, your advisor. If you had anything going on in your life, you would go to them. You would seek their counsel. You really valued their input. They were like a mentor, a support system, a big support system for you. And this is why you miss this energy. And for some of you, this person might have passed over. And if they have passed over, the message I'm getting is that they are always from spirit world guiding and protecting you. So claim that in comments if this is you. Now, this is very, very deep message. I didn't expect this message to go to this level. But the reason why I say that is there is wheat and there is growth. There is a lot of lushness for the King of Swords. There is a lot of greenery. So I almost feel like it's like this eternal love. That's what I'm picking up. With this family member, what you have is eternal deep love. And no matter where they are, whether they are here on the physical plane or they're in the spiritual world, they're always guiding and protecting you. If you need to have a conversation with them, have that conversation with them. Wow. I did not truly, when I was led to do this reading, I did not see this coming and going to this level. These readings always blow me away with the depth that they end up going into and what just comes up. I never know what's coming up. Journal. I just literally said that, you know, communicate. Somebody here will really value from journaling your thoughts. Maybe you're thinking about writing. Maybe you want to write your book, a memoir, or about what you've been through in life. So with this journal card, Spirit is really encouraging you. Put the pen to paper. Write your thoughts. Write whatever comes through. You don't have to. I'm picking up someone here wants to do a bit of writing, but they're wondering whether, do I need to do a course? Do I need to be professional? I have never done this before. Do I, you know, what Spirit is saying is just start writing, whether it's even just writing diary notes or keeping notes of what your thoughts are, or, you know, in this situation, say, for example, you know, you're missing a family member, you write about that family member, and it's almost like you're writing as if you were conversing with them. That's what I'm picking up. And this is really powerful stuff. As a coach and a mentor, I highly recommend that. In fact, I did a major clear out a couple of days ago I have so many journals floating around me for different reasons. And I just, you know, literally went through some of the journals from 2020 that I had started. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I recorded all these things in 2020. So journaling is very powerful. When it's also a great way to decree. And this is why when I'm doing rituals, like, you know, the manifestation ritual we did in the solar eclipse, Why am I asking people to send stuff through to me? They're also putting their intentions and they're putting it on paper and they're sending it all to me. So all this is powerful stuff that we do as part of calling things into reality, into manifesting, into releasing. This is powerful stuff. So let's see, what's journaling about? Yeah, I knew this was coming. Somebody here really is really anxious, feeling anxious and in their mind. They're really feeling stuck and tied down. Can you see that? It's like their hands are tied and they're all these swords. And this is like all mental activity. So you, rather than having everything in your mind, what Spirit is saying with these two cards, with Justice and the Nine of Swords, Spirit is saying that you will, the moment you start to process, the moment you put your thoughts to paper, the moment you start to put it out there, you will start to release these knots that you feel tied in. Like literally, these hands are all tied in knots. So this is to release yourself, to free yourself and your mental state and mental well-being. Spirit is saying you will surprise yourself. I really feel this lifting of load and surprising yourself the moment you start to put pen to paper. And you, for somebody here, this is very specific. It may not be for everybody. You may surprise yourself in terms of how much you enjoy writing, and then that could become part of something that you do. So this is also something I'm picking up, that you might never think that you might enjoy writing, but when you start writing and just simply putting pen to paper, you will enjoy it so much that you would want to do more and more of it. So that's another great way. You know, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So until we start to do certain things, we don't know the impact, the ahas, the transformation, the results, the outcomes that can give to us. But with the Justice card, I just see bringing more balance, more harmony, more fairness to you and your situation, and more clarity for you. Denial. I don't make any of these things up. I shuffle the cards in front of you. Yeah, so there's something that you are denying yourself. Now, the first thing that I got as I read that card, denial, Spirit is saying someone is denying themselves joy. Joy to live life the way you want to live life. Joy to embrace. Like, it's almost like you're denying yourself a joyful, happy, loving life. Why is that? Why is that, Aries? Like, this is very specific. It's very, very deep, but this is why I love doing these readings. They just go into all these depths, and then because it's such a multifaceted reading, not everything may apply to you. So take what applies to you, which bits apply to you, and leave the rest for somebody else who really needs to hear the message. This is how this particular style of reading works. So here, not facing truth, irrational reasoning. Yeah, exactly. See? So with this card, I really feel someone here is denying themselves a good, happy, healthy life. It's like, no, I don't deserve it. No, I don't deserve these good, wonderful things. I don't deserve beauty in my life. I don't deserve love in my life. A lot of this is coming down to self-worth and how you see yourself. Now, this denial card, Spirit is saying you don't need, this is irrational reasoning. You're not facing the truth. Is it really true that you don't deserve love? Is it really true that you don't deserve joy? Is it really true that you don't deserve to be happy? No. Spirit has brought you on this planet to experience all those emotions: love, happiness, joy, expansion, growth. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups clarifying denial. Like, this is why I love this so much. Like, give me I don't know. There's a guitar emoji or something. Maybe play a guitar, or I don't know, some other instrument. Let me show you why I love this. Now, these are completely different decks, as you know, but look at this. There's sunglasses in here, and Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about illusions. It's about, you are just, and the word, I think, irrational reasoning. But that irrational reasoning is illusion. You are just creating these, it's like being in fantasy land, which is not the good fantasy land, not of the good kind, right? You are in fantasy land, but not of the good kind. You are basically denying yourself the freedom, it's like closing yourself up as a box, rather than opening up the box so you can see, if you receive a gift, you want to unwrap the present quickly. You want to see what's in the box. It's the same thing. Here, rather than doing that, you want to tightly, firmly place the lid on the box and, you want to basically miss all the other options that might be available. I don't know if that's the right analogy, but basically you are just, what you're doing is you're just seeing things from one side. So you might just see, for example, you might see the tower and you only see the tower, and you ignore everything else that might be nice. Like, so you might not see jewels, so you might not see, you know, this wreath, which reminds me of Christmas. So you might miss all these other goodies and goodness in life because you're only fixated on saying, oh, no, who am I? It's also this imposter syndrome type thing. You might be denying that you want to start a business, or you want to start a channel, or you want to be on Etsy and start a store. But you say to me, oh, you say to yourself that, oh, but who am I? Who am I to have a shop? Who am I to be able to, you know, start my channel and share my culinary skills? Who am I that people are going to watch me? Or, you know, all these sort of, it's all your own self-imposed belief systems. And you would not believe how important mindset is. Because of this type of situation that we often find ourselves, we procrastinate, we don't move forward, we keep staying stuck and choose to stay stuck and choose not to move forward in life, in career, in business, in money, in love. And that's what stifles growth. That's what stops you from being the fullest version of who you are. And I see this all the time, particularly in the private work I do with mindset, with belief systems, with, you know, conditioning. And a lot of it is because how we see, or how maybe someone said something some point in time, or maybe because we had one bad experience and we say, okay, everything else is going to be exactly the way that one experience was. But that's not how life is. That's not how life operates. Wow. This is a very deep message. I don't know. Intervention. Well. Okay, so it's funny that denial and intervention are right next to each other. Funny that they're both black in color, in terms of cards. Funny that, you know, just saying. Funny that. Intervention, to me, this is like, if you basically, spirit is saying to you here, Aries, that particularly, remember, we had solar eclipse just a few days ago. When you know certain things don't serve you, when you know that you need to change and shift, spirit is saying you gotta, you know, I'm happy to help you. Spirit will say, I'm happy to help you, I'm happy to guide you, I'm happy to lead you to all these downloads, but you also have to do something. You have to trust, you have to take action, you have to show up. Now, the intervention card, the Tower hasn't showed up, but this to me is divine intervention. If you keep dragging your feet and don't do what your true path is, at some point, something will change, and that something will be divine intervention. And that's when you feel like you don't have control, because the divine spirit is like, I'm showing you, leading you, guiding you, but you're choosing to ignore me. And you've done this for 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years. Right, we've had enough. You've got bigger, better things to do. We are going to come give you a leg up. So these two cards want to come out. I don't make any of this stuff up. Look, the load becomes simply too much, but some Aries are happy to keep carrying the load because that's all you know, and you know what you're doing, and you feel like, okay, it's better to be with the devil I know than the one that I don't. But you, spirit is saying, you have the strength. You have the strength and resilience. For some of you, this could be to do with Leo. But what I also feel is a lot of the times that you feel that you don't have the strength. You don't have the resilience. You don't have what it takes to go the distance. So you doubt yourself to make that change, whether it's starting a new business, whether it's applying for that job, your dream job, asking for more money, or whether it's like, you know, you want to make more money and it's kind of like, oh, but that could be a bad thing because it's might be seen as greedy or whatever else. Or how will my family see me? I don't want them to think that I'm, you know, who am I to be thinking these things? Again, the denial things. The other thing is, you know, in a relationship, you stay longer than you know you need to. You know that the relationship has gone past its expiry date, but you keep carrying the load. And then divine's like, oh no, this is not, you know, you were supposed to learn certain lessons and grow from it, but you're not meant to be staying in this. We've got, you know, your divine counterpart is coming, but They can't come if you're already in an existing relationship, because even if they did, you would miss them, literally, right? So that's when intervention happens. I'm surprised the Tower hasn't come up, but the Ten of Wands tells me that for a lot of you, you are waiting for something else or somebody else to rescue you. You're waiting that it might just fall away. But Divine is saying that, remember, you always have free will and you have the strength and the resilience within you. Then it becomes one of choice. Do you choose that? Let me know in comments if you are are you waiting? Are you denying yourself something? What is it? What is it for you? Twin flames. I love this. The one mirrored souls pledged. Let's clarify this. I'm excited. Ooh, I didn't even have to shuffle much. The Empress. Somebody here sees you as the Empress. Now we're talking energy, and I just love how the Empress popped out. Major Arcana. We're not messing about with this reading. This reading is super real. So the Empress energy, who is she? She's the Queen of the Queen. She's resourceful. She's someone who's stable, someone who's brilliant and resourceful, someone who knows how to live and lead life, because she is the Queen of Queens. You have to remember that. And she's highly abundant, and she is creative. So somebody here sees that in you, sees your creativity, sees you as highly resourceful, someone who's got it all together, sees you as someone who's so grounded, stable, and just passionate about, like a multifaceted human being is what is coming up here with this Empress card. And they see you as someone who's very, from a fertility perspective, this word fertility is coming up strongly. I'm going to pick some romance angel cards as well. So let's see. Let's clarify these twin flames. Woo! Make the effort. So somebody here needs to make the effort. Is it you or the person that you are in a relationship with? Depending on whether you're single or whether you're not. If you're single, make the effort could mean, well, if you want twin flames, then make the effort. Go out, start dating, join some apps if that's your thing, or do things where you'll meet people that are like you. For others of you, if you're in a relationship and things have become a bit stale and stagnant, time to make an effort. If your partner's not making an effort, maybe you can. And for others of you, this is saying great love is worth taking the steps you guided to take. So are you taking the actions? For all of my single Aries, if you are looking for love, are you taking the action to make the effort? And for all of you that are in a relationship, are you making the effort? Because it's sometimes this is such a common thing, isn't it? Like when we are in a relationship, we always expect the other person to do the things. But why don't we do it? Why don't we instigate? What's stopping us? And I think that's kind of what Spirit is saying here. All right, let's see. Twin flames. Anything else for my Aries regarding twin flames? Passion. See, I don't make these things up. Passion. It's time to ignite that passion. Get excited. Insane chemistry. Like each other equally. Having fun. Time to have some fun. I think there is a big message of fun. Whether or not you're looking for a relationship or not, I think Spirit here is giving a very strong, loud message about Aries. It's time to have fun. It's time to embrace. It's time to get out. It's time to enjoy. Stop denying yourself what is your birthright. Spirit created you this way. I don't know. Yeah. Access granted. Ooh, is someone getting a new house? First thought came up, you moving house. Either you buying a house or you are moving to a new home. Access granted. Social media, fake profile, hiding. So this is interesting. It's like, it's dual. Part of it is saying that someone is watching over you. We'll clarify with tarot to see what this is really about. But for others of you, I'm seeing you literally picking up keys to a new home, to a car even. Let me know in comments if that's you. Yeah, Two of Cups. To me, this could be even keys to a new business venture or contract, because access granted. Maybe you were waiting for legal documentation for your contract to be established. With Two of Cups also, you might be moving in with someone that you love or share a deep connection with, or even friendship. Two of Cups it's union, partnership. Doesn't always have to be romance. If you are single, you might be moving in with your best friend, and you're picking up the keys to your new home together. That could be your situation. Or you might be starting a business and you picking up the legal contracts, documents, and now it's getting official. And some of you might even have an office. So I love this. I love, love, love this. Ooh, there is definitely this message of somebody watching over you, searching. So somebody here, like with access granted as well, although we only got Two of Cups. Now, access granted, Two of Cups could also mean a past lover. It could also mean someone you walked away from. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck because I was guided to look at it. Yeah, Page of Swords. So somebody here is keeping eye. So for others of you, if you're not moving house, the other message is that somebody from your past is looking at your social media, looking at, hey, what is Aries up to? What is Aries doing these days? So they, having a bit of a sticky beak, and wanting to understand what you're doing. Now with this searching, so some of you are maybe, I'm picking up two storylines, right? The first storyline that I picked up was that somebody is keeping an eye on you. Someone is, looking at, okay, what is Aries up to? Where are they working these days? Are they still living where they used to live? They might also look at your mutual friends. They might, maybe if you block them on your social media, they might try to get information about you through other mutual friends or connections that you may share. And, I also feel, I'm picking up this energy that they also try to go to places that you went to together to see, hey, let's just bump into Aries like nothing happened type thing. But hey, Aries is Aries, right? The other thing I'm picking up is someone is literally doing some research. Say, for example, if you're starting a new business or looking for a new home, or, you are looking for love. You are basically like, okay, in this day and age, with so much technology and whatever else, how do I find love? Or maybe this message is that this is what you need to do. You need to do some research about, well, if you want certain things in life and you don't have the answers, then maybe Spirit is guiding you to say, okay, do some research. What is it that you need to know? How do you, what are the ways to get out there? How is it that you can meet people? Or what do you need to know, particularly if it's in a suburb or area that you don't live and not familiar with? You might want to do some research. Oh, okay, where's the closest shopping mall, or, schools, or whatever the situation may be. Okay, let's clarify searching. Let me know in comments. Like, this is, yeah, so there is, I need more. Clarify searching and, yeah, okay. So the two storylines that I picked up is coming up strongly. So some of you, this is literally talking about people from the past, that there might have been an argument and you've retreated, you're no longer in their field, you're doing you, Aries. And the Hermit is you doing you're not really interested, focused on them, but they're still very much interested, focused on them. The other storyline, these two major arcanas, Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card, to me is saying that some of you are literally moving on, and this Wheel of Fortune is the World Wide Web. You're doing exactly what I said. You might be researching about homes, about how to start a business, how to start a YouTube channel. It could even be, new business, more money, because the Wheel of Fortune, this is about movement, and you want to move to the next level. And if you don't have answers, you are searching online, maybe for courses, for mentors, for programs that can help you do that. So I really love this. You have Virgo and Leo energy here in this searching, and two major arcanas. I mean, clarifying that. So very, very powerful message there for searching for somebody here. Now, let me know in comments, like, are you visiting your family? I mean, we will be coming closer and closer to Thanksgiving, I know, which is a big holiday in America and Canada. I'm not sure if it's that big in Canada. It's not so big in Australia. But still, people celebrate it. So, there is the family card. We have journaling. Is it something that, you have been thinking about? And this is just a reminder that you need to put the pen to paper, put your thoughts to paper. Are you the one that wants to reconnect with someone? Is that you? Or do you feel like, you're done? You're taking that leap of faith with the Fool card. What are you denying? Are you denying something? Are you denying simple things like joy or nice clothes even? Or, I don't know, a coffee down the road, What is it? Are you denying, or are you feeling that you are fulfilling your needs at a deep emotional level? Have you been waiting for intervention? Are you waiting for some sort of reset button that the divine just pushes and gives you a break? Or have you had an intervention? You might have, some of you might have even had that tower moment because the load was simply too much and spirit gave you a leg up. Twin flames, for all of you that are claiming and wanting romance and relationship. Twin flames, is that what you're wanting, that deep soul level of connection? Is that what you're desiring, and you want to give that access to that connection, to give them the literal key to your heart, to your soul, you know? And searching, what are you searching for? Or do you feel like you know that you're being watched over? The final message that came through with the searching card is that maybe think about protecting yourself and your energy, Aries, particularly if you know that other people are trying to be in your world and know about your world. You can never overprotect yourself. So just be mindful, particularly these, you know, there have been a few cards with the recalling card, the access granted, and searching card. I just feel that, and the denial could be that you just don't deny them access, right? And maybe those energies, you know, because the thing is that you want to keep moving. You want to keep moving. You want to keep moving and progressing forward and be on your healing journey and path. And you don't want other people, places, and their story to be stopping and stifling your growth, because that's their issue, not yours. They had their chance and they're no longer there. So anyway, what a powerful reading. What are you claiming from this? Which parts of this is your story? Because as I said, not everything here is your story. This is a collective reading. And I do need to stress that, because sometimes people just don't understand, especially if you're new to tarot. And there's no, you know, we all need to learn, and that's fine. So there might be elements that might be your story, or there may be more than a couple of elements that is your story. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Or before I go, please tap that like button, hit subscribe and the notification bell. That lets me know that you enjoy these readings, and it helps me to continue them daily and show up daily. It's very simple in my world. If you don't show up, I don't show up. And your likes, subscribes, and comments, they let me know that you value my readings, and they help me to continue to show up daily for you and the collective. So, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's just, you can think of it as energy exchange. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a little click of the button, but it does wonders and lets me know that you want me to show up daily. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, and I will see you next time.